Subscribe to Teckoh on YouTube or you will forever be a bot at Fortnite.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So, as you guys might know, the Duo FNCS is just about to start, Duo Cash Cups are here, and overall it definitely seems like this season is a Duos meta, which is actually one of my favorite game modes, so that's fun. In any team mode, one of the main struggles most people have is finding a duo at a good skill level that they play well with and enjoy playing with. That's why in this video, I'll be explaining to you how you can find the perfect duo to maximize your success in competitive duo events. Before I properly get started, I'd like to quickly shout out my Twitch channel. I'm really starting to stream more often, so if you could consider stopping by and dropping a follow, it would mean a lot to me and you'll be able to see me play and talk with me live. The link is twitch.tv/Teckoh. I'll also put that in the description, so be sure to head down there if you want to check it out. But anyway, with that said, let's get right into the video. So, the first step of this process is selling yourself. You're never going to find a good player to play with if you can't convince them that you're worth playing with. If someone types in any scrim Discord, on Twitter, or basically anywhere that they're looking for a duo, they can easily get upwards of 10 or 15 messages in one go. You need to make sure that you pass that initial check and make them think, hey, this person's probably worth playing with. For example, what I did when I started looking for a duo partner was mention the fact that I'm a content creator, analyst, and coach. This made me stand out from the crowd as somebody who definitely has solid game knowledge and is worth playing with. Be sure to list off things of that nature, but it's even better if you have placements or competitive achievements to back it up. You can have the best resume in the world. It can be completely perfect. But if you don't have any placements or achievements, most people won't think you're worth playing with. One more tip I have for selling yourself is to be honest. Don't sit here and tell people you have top 50 placements if your only top 50 placement is in a hype night. You know it's BS, and other people will too. You can exaggerate a tad in your message, saying like I have elite level mechanics, or my game sense is top tier, but don't say anything that's just blatantly false or people will be quick to call you out, and most will just refuse to try you out. So the next step is to filter out these messages and find a good fit. Once you've successfully sold yourself and have a few people lined up that are talking to you, ask them some things about themselves. See if their goals align with yours, if their skill level is respectable enough to try out, and please, make sure your requirements are clear at the start. I can't tell you how many times I was talking to someone who was looking for a duo, and they had some crazy requirements and waited until they were about to play with somebody to mention it. If you have an age, platform, placement, or anything else that you require, make it clear upfront so you don't waste your time with people who don't fit. Once you've done this, it's time to try out the people you've narrowed down. Keep in mind, the first two steps can take a long time. Sometimes it can take weeks of constantly trying people out until you find a good enough fit. The next step is to hop into a game and try the player out. What I would recommend doing is starting in creative and testing out their mechanics. Make sure their mechanics are at a respectable level and take this time to sort of talk with one another. Be honest and upfront in this stage, because this is where you'll ultimately decide if you want to duo. If the creative session goes well, I'd recommend hopping into an arena or scrim match and just playing normally. See how the vibes are, see how you feel in game with this player, and just overall see how everything is. Also, don't be that one person who leaves after one bad game. I've heard so many stories about people like that, it's just nuts. Just take your time with it. Hell, you could have 10 bad matches before you start to play well with a new duo. Just be patient, but also don't stretch out too thin where you're playing with a complete bot. If you're straight up carrying them, or it's just not working out, be upfront about it. Don't be one of those insecure dudes who just leave the lobby and block the other person. If you don't want to duo with them, be honest and tell them why so they can actually improve. Being honest and upfront with somebody is the best thing you can do for another player, and this will help them improve and learn more than anything else will. If it does work out, keep the player in mind, and tell them you want to continue trying to play. Don't fully commit to duoing. I need to make that clear. A few good games does not mean it'll always work out, just like a few bad games doesn't mean it can't work out. Continue playing for a few days consistently and just see how you feel. Overall, after you gain some experience playing together, if you decide that you want to duo for competitive, then congrats, you're all set. If not, simply continue this process. So, if you've made it past the trying out phase, congratulations. You've now found a duo that fits your needs and that you enjoy playing with. If you haven't, don't lose hope. It takes a long time, trust me. The process of finding a duo is annoying and difficult, but but it's all worth it in the long run. So now let's move on to practicing with your duo. First off, you'll want to just play normally at first. Get to know each other better and just have some fun playing the game, whether it's arena, pubs, whatever. Once you're cool with one another and 100% set on duoing, I'd recommend hopping into a Discord server like East Open, Atlantis, or any other server and running some normal scrims. Usually the unranked scrims are run at the time that most players are online, so typically in the mid-afternoon or night. Or if there's a ladder running, which they run pretty often, whether it's for East Open's ranking system, Atlantis Prestige, or anything else, play in these 100% as well. These unranked scrims aren't actually terrible. In the basic unranked scrims, there's usually a fight off spawn and zone rule, so you'll get solid endgames even in open practice. Practice in here as much as possible to run into a bunch of stacked endgames, fights, and get good practice, and definitely consider running some ladders if that's of any interest to you so you can rank up and unlock better scrims against more advanced players, which will help you and your duo a ton when you practice. But overall, guys, that's it. Hopefully this video helps you out finding a duo and being able to practice with that duo and maximize your potential together. I really hope this video helps you all out because I know a lot of players who have been struggling with this for a while. If you have any other questions for me, I'm always able to help you out over on my Discord server, which I'll put the link to in the description. In that server, I have a Need Advice channel where you can ask any question and myself or a member of my community will answer for free. Anyway though, I hope you all enjoyed this video and that it helps you out. If you want to see more tips and tricks and advice videos just like this one, I'd appreciate it a ton if you could subscribe and consider dropping a like on this video if it helped you out. With all that said, I hope you all have a great day, evening, night, whatever it is for you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.